Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not neither any of these blokes. This is Tony. Tony 500 from 7 8cav clan. A great bunch over there, kicking us off in today's extravaganza. That's right, so that's Saturday again. Saturdays come around pretty quick. They never came around this quick when I was a kid. But anyway, Saturdays do seem to come around fast every now and then. And Tony 500 is going to kick it off in this extravaganza 4-race tanker replays in one video. This is the KV1, the KV1 Tier 5 Russian heavy tank. This is a tech tree tank. It's a pretty tidy tank. It's very handy. And it's not a premium tank either. It's a normal tank you can buy through the tech tree. Look at this. He's got 2 marks of excellence on this bad boy. Maybe he's going for a third. I'm not too sure. But he's also got the jet gun going, rocking and rolling. He's starting off with heat rounds. The heat rounds, I think this is premium, but I could be wrong. I think heat rounds is a premium ammunition on the KV1 with the derp gun, the 122mm gun. 370 potential damage, 140 penetration. HE is potentially 450 damage, 61 penetration. But with HE, you know, sometimes HE works a little bit different. Doesn't always penetrate. Tony 500 off to a little bit of a slow start. He's gotten to the middle of mines where the action always happens. He's playing on the Aussie server. I know he's on the Aussie server because I know him, and the Aussie servers at low tiers, at this tiers, they've got bots to make up the numbers. And I know I say this often, but they're the ones there with the squares and the colon, either end of their in-game name. That's on the Australian server as well as the Latin American server. You can see he's looking there towards a Sav M43, which would be a pretty good one for a penetrating shot for 364 hit points into the Tier 4 Swedish tank destroyer. That's not one of the bots on the enemy team. He'll be shitty about that, losing almost all of his health in one shot from the KV1 with the derp gun. 0-1 the score. The M5A1 Stewart. One of the bots has been taken out by one of the real players on the enemy team. Looking at the mini map though, you can see there's plenty of tanks kicking back here. You might say camping, you might say sniping. I guess it depends what school you went to. Not Tony though. He's almost the furthest tank forward in this battle. T14 on the enemy team was last seen on the hill. He hasn't been seen for a little while. He's probably trying to spot out these tanks. The M10 RBFN at Tier 5, there's no shortage of them. They're quite often kicking back there, sniping like absolute legends. The M8A1, one of the M8A1s, that one, not the one back there, the one back there, that's a real player as well. The OI Experimental, also a real player in this battle, and the OI Experimental has gone balls deep down the 789 line and really pushed towards the enemy base where there's a camping KV1. Look at that, the KV1 on the enemy team, who is a real player. Nothing against him, might be a new player, not too sure. The KV1 on the enemy team is staying right back here, which is a very, very interesting tactic, I guess you could say, to put it kindly. Tony, though, is on 364 damage. He has copped the shot from that Sav M43, an HE round for 90 hit points, but is just waiting patiently. I probably would have YOLO'd by now and got my head blown off, but Tony's being nice and patient. You're clearly looking at the mini-map, and all the enemy tanks are they're almost lined up, aren't they, down this 5-6 line. And I guess that's probably one reason why he's not pushing into it, because all of his friends are behind him. The SARL 42 has gone down the 2 line, but that's not a real player. You don't know what the SARL 42 is thinking. Tony, though, he's certainly thinking. He's keeping an eye on all these tanks that were last spotted right in the middle of the map. There's no artillery in this game, so he can be confident that the KV1 is not going to get blown away by the artillery. The other OI Experimental on Tony's team has just been blown up. That aggressive push possibly didn't work. Killed by the Sav, which is the same Sav that he shot earlier. So for that reason, I think he's going forward now. Possibly got one eye on the T14 on 762 hit points. Rolling up here, looking to his right, looking to his left, waiting to see where are they? Where are all these tanks that were last spotted in the middle? Are they just down there? It's not too sure. Now Tony's running binoculars, which is going to increase his view range when he's stationary. I think it takes about 6 seconds, I could be wrong though, or maybe 5 to fire them up. That increases your view range by 25%, which is a considerable amount of distance. He's also running food. He's also running extra combat rations, and that's to increase all of his crew skills. There you go, Amarak into the Type 95 for 670 hit points. That's the kind of shots this thing can pull out. And look at that, he's reloaded already. Normally a derp gun like that will take a little bit of time to reload. Like if anyone who's a lot of people are familiar with the KV2 and the KV2R, they take about 15 seconds to reload. Not this bad boy. This is about Less than half that. 1-2's the score. Tony's got the only kill so far with 1,034 hit points of damage. The T14 is clearly concerned about the T14. The T14 now looks like he's shooting towards these tank destroyers, and also the B1 heavy tank, which is, again, another one of the bots. He's just farming that damage for all he's worth, and Tony's thinking, well, it must be my job to sort this bloke out. But look at all the tanks in the middle of the map. Look for the VK, the VK3001H. He blocks a return shot from the VK and the AMX, but he gets the VK for 380 hit points. Those heat rounds certainly doing their job. 370 is the average damage. Looking there towards that SAV, but the T28's gone full YOLO. Aims, gets him for 347. Something else hits him for a little bit. Takes him down to 87 hit points. He's auto-aimed. He's just waiting to get him. Doesn't matter. The M8A1 confirms the kill. And now it's even. It's not even anymore. Tony's team has taken the lead thanks to that kill into the Sav M43, the same tank that shot him not too long ago. Brings his kill count up to 3. And his damage up to 1,800. Now that T14 should be a bit nervous. He is, as Tony confirms his third kill, and that brings the score up to 4-2. 3 out of the 4 kills Tony's got. Let's see how many he can get. I don't know how many he gets. I've seen the result, but I haven't looked at how many kills he gets. We know he gets 3, if not more. The score's on 4-2. Tony 500 from 7 ACAV clan. Great bunch over there, peeking between the rocks, hoping for a shot into the VK. Doesn't quite get it. The AMX 40. Who's not a real player, it must be said, is right there, ready to be shot. Tony's angling cleverly, not getting too greedy, angling, doesn't quite get to shoot him in the side, and now he's going to play around on these rocks for a little bit. Just play around, wait for the right moment. Looks, there's nothing there in the gap. Oh, he's a VK. Is a VK going to be in the gap? Probably not. Taking his time because there's lots of enemy tanks down there. Even though he's a top tier heavy tank, he could lose his 587 hit points pretty quickly if they all shoot him and penetrate. I don't for a moment think that they'll all penetrate, but they probably won't all miss. Auto aims on the keyhole, pulls the trigger, bam, 324 hit points, no problems whatsoever. Bit of a low roll, 324, but that's okay. Look at that reload. He's just about reloaded. He's still auto aim on the keyhole. Didn't wait for it to aim. But I reckon he'll wait for the next one to aim and confirm that kill, unless he goes unspotted or something else kills him from the side. There's a keyhole on 14 hit points. Oh, it didn't aim again. Anyway, turns the auto aim off. Says fuck this, stuff this. We're gonna do something about this AMX quite possibly, or just wait for that gun to reload. There you go. Confirms his 4th kill. And that brings the score up to 5-2. 2,366 damage. The AMX is... Someone's shooting the AMX with high explosive, possibly the B1, just behind Tony. And there's the T60. You'll go, no worries. Thank you. Another 351 damage. 351 damage. You might think, he might be used to playing tier 10s. And 351s, it's all right. But at this tier, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Most, like that gun from the T70, he just blocked 47 hit points. Most guns do 50 to 100 hit points of damage at tier 4 and 5. Well, this one's doing... He's in the 300s. That's all right. The derp gun on the KV1. Only 500 from 7 ACAV. Nearly 3,000 damage. 369 damage blocked by armor. A little bit of assisted damage. He's switching out into HE now. This is a good tactic here. Switching out into HE. This is to try to finish off this bloke for a start. There you go. Bang. That's his 5th kill. So he's 1 kill away from a top gun. And now sticking with the high explosive rounds. He only has 10 heat rounds left. That AMX 40 is he's probably been alive for a little bit too long. Gets him once for 146 hit points of damage. The next shot should be the kill shot, but it's not from Tony. It's from our friend in the M8A1 back there. And now the score is 7-4. 5 kills to Tony 500 from 7 ACAV clan. In the KV1, the M8A1 is on 2 kills. Tony's decided right now. Now's the time to start rocking and rolling. Rolling forward now. 5.5 minutes left on the clock. There's only 4 enemy tanks remaining. Fires blindly towards a Valentine, who I think was behind a rock, and there's the KV1 on the enemy team. Still hasn't left the base. Blind fires as the KV1 just went unspotted as TJ's gun was ready to load again, and he's 1 kill away from a top gun. He's going to want. You can tell he wants it. You can tell he's hungry for the top gun. I can't say I blame him. Where do you reckon he might? This is going to be an epic blind shot. No, maybe not. Still got the high explosive rounds. Gets spotted. Maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe he wanted the enemy KV1 to spot him and shoot him to give away his position. There's the Valentine there. It looks like he might be tracked. Went to shoot him, but got killed by the M10 RBFN. These M10 RBFMs, when the result is already a foregone conclusion, that's when they generally leave the red line, and he's flying down all the way to the K1 area, looking to shoot that M8 in the rear. There's the KV1 again, and that KV1 is looking side on for Tony. So he gets him once, tracks him, gets him to 59 hit points, which is better than nothing. Now he's waiting for his gun to reload. Looks like he might have used his repair kit. Waiting for another shot, gets him for 69 hit points. Dinner for 2. This time he's going to stay tracked because he's used his repair kit by the looks of it. One more shot. No, doesn't get the 6th kill. Looking for the 6th kill on the VK. Now this is a clever move here. They've created a dynamic platoon. Tony 500 from 7 ACAV in the KV1, the M10 RBFM and the M8A1. Between them, they've got 11 kills between them. 11 kills between them. That's got to be some kind of medal, right? The VK hasn't been spotted for some time. Driving around here, the M8 trying to spot him from the top of the middle of mines. Where is the VK3001H? I'm not sure where he is, but I know he's going to be feeling a little bit nervous right now. Tony from 7ACAV, he's still got the high explosive rounds ready to rock and roll. 3,067 hit points of damage done. 416 damage blocked. 347 assisted damage. Is the M8 going to kill the VK? I would guess so. I'm not sure where the VK is trying to go. That gives a total of 12 kills for the platoon. Doesn't get the top gun, but what it does get is a crucial contribution. You get that when your platoon gets 12 hit points of damage. When your platoon gets 12 kills in the course of a battle. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from your old mate Tony. Tony 500 from 7-8 Gav Clan. Great bunch over there. The Bruiser Medal for doing some internal module or crew member damage. Demolition Expert for blowing the head off that. Was it that first kill? I think it was the Type 95 Heavy, maybe. Fighter for destroying 4 or 5 tanks in a battle. 5 for effect. He got a bond. He got the crucial contribution and the high caliber. Topped the score charts with 3,067 damage. Nearly triple what the bloke in second place got. 5 kills, 1345 base experience. He fired 23 shots, 15 hit, 9 penetrated. But of course, the penetrated numbers are a little bit different for high explosive rounds because they don't penetrate. They just explode. Pretty tidy game there too. Nearly 82,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 11.5-minute game. Not too bad, Tony. Not too bad at all. Here comes something else from another tank. This is a premium tank. This is a Progetto. The Progetto 46. This is the one that might be getting some changes very, very soon in the next patch. They've been talking about it for a while. Removing some equipment, adding some features. Anyway, this is the Progetto 46. It's the 3-shot auto reloading Italian medium tank. Try to say that after 25 beers. I don't know. I know I can't. It's Sturm Jager. Sturm Jager from Flex Clan. Now, Sturm Jager is on Twitch as well. His link will be down below. Check him out. Very good player. I think he is. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's an excellent player. He's in his tier 10 game. He's not letting that dishearten him. He's got standard rounds loaded. He's telling me he didn't tap the 2 key once in this game. It's a 90mm gun, 240 alpha damage, 212 penetration. That's with standard ammunition. Premium is 259. Now with the Italian auto reloading gun, you start with your gun loads 3 rounds. I know I like to call them bullets. Some people don't like it when I do that. His gun loads 3 rounds. As soon as you fire one, it starts reloading the next one. Now with the Italian gun, the more bullets you have loaded, the quicker the next one is to load. So if you've only fired one, that first one gets reloaded pretty quickly. But if you empty your whole clip, then the first one takes a long time to load. Anyway, he's gone up to the northeast corner on Sandy River, waiting for that Edelweiss to possibly poke his head through that gap. There's 2 tier 10 tanks on the enemy team, a Leopard 1, which could viably come in this direction, but the Leopard 1 was just spotted down there at K3, and the Jag Panzer E100. Probably wouldn't be too concerned about the Jag Panzer E100 coming up in this direction. He's got plenty of backup though. Have a look at the mini-map. The T92 is trying to spot the middle, and something's just hit the Edelweiss for 400 hit points. Something behind him, possibly maybe the Object 430, maybe, not too sure. And with the Edelweiss being a little bit weak, and he's gone for a tracking shot, but it doesn't matter because the Object 430 picked up the kill, and all of a sudden they're winning this game 1-0. I'm not going to do what I did last week and let my coffee go cold, okay? There's an Object 430 Tier 9, so he's going to be a bit of a tougher nut to crack. He's going to stick with the standard rounds here, the Object 430 Tier 9 Russian medium tank. Down there at the bottom of this hill, it looks like he might be being entertained by the T92 there. Looks like something's certainly hit the T92, so he's probably going to disappear. Sturm Jager, though, he's got some friends coming up to help him behind him. He's got the Object 430, the 257, the E50, the Jags come up to play, the Tiger and the Oho, so plenty of firepower back there. So he's just taking his time, peeking a little bit, making sure he doesn't don't want to throw too many hit points away too early. I wish somebody had told me that one earlier on. Shoots the Lynx once, misses his second shot, duffs the third shot as well, and now just got to wait because the Object 257 killed the French wheeled light tank at Tier 8, and now he's waiting for that gun to reload. 7.5 seconds is how long it's taking now for the second round to load. And now as the second round loads, that's only 6.5 seconds. So see what I mean by the more bullets you have loaded, the quicker the next one is to load. The more empty it is, the worse it goes. Anyway, 2 zips to score. He's nearly loaded with a full clip, shoots and kills the Object 430. And is he on a mission? He's on a mission to cause damage to medium tanks 6 times by shooting. I reckon he might do this. What do you reckon? There's 2 more medium tanks left on the enemy team. You've got to put 6 shots into a medium tank and destroy one. Well, he's already destroyed one. He destroyed the Object 430, and for the secondary condition, he wants to get 1,500 hit points of damage. Between you and me, I probably wouldn't be putting this replay up if he did less than 1,500 hit points of damage. Looks towards the Jagdpanzer E100, decides that it's not worth risking a non-penetrating shot and also risking getting spotted, so he pulls back, just keeping vision on the Tier 10 German tank destroyer, the one with the big gun. Only 2 medium tanks remain on the enemy team, the Leopard at Tier 10 and the TVP VTU at Tier 8. Now, neither of them should be too hard for Sturm Jager to penetrate, but he's looking towards the Jagdpanzer. If the Jagdpanzer shoots him, the Jagdpanzer's going to damage him. Don't worry about that. The Progetto, not known for its armour. Just looking there, the Jagdpanzer on Sturm Jager's team keeps saying toot toot in the chat. Not sure why. But anyway, the Jagdpanzer on the enemy team down to 805 hit points now. He's gone now, killed by the JP E100 on Sturm Jager's team, and that's his indication to say, yep, beauty, it's good to go now. Don't have to worry too much about the big Jag. Looking towards the 704 now. The 704 doesn't have quite as many hit points as the Jag Tiger E100. First 2 shots penetrate the 704, no worries. The third shot, he was a little bit too angled. The Jagdpanzer E100, again, on Sturm's team, picks up the kill, and that brings the score up to 5 zip. Now, he'll be looking for these medium tanks if he's going to try to get this mission. He's got a bit of time now as the gun reloads, because he did empty up his whole clip onto the 704, and he's got a little bit of time to kill as he's relocating along the Sand River. I guess that's what the map's named after, right? 6-2 the score, 1 kill to Sturm Jager. Sturm Jager from Flex Clan. Flex Clan are good friends of 1AR. Look out, there's a Rimby Borsig Waffentrager. Shoots him once. Now, does the Borsig have the gun depression? Looks like he does. It looks like he was going for the tracking shot. The Borsig shoots him. He loses his commander. He gets a bit more damage by ramming him, but loses his commander. Looks like he hasn't quite worked that out yet. He hasn't tapped the 4 key yet. Dead commander is not a good thing, especially in any team. Let's be honest. Shoots towards the SU-130 PM, the up-ass one, and now he's on the reload. Push the 4 button. Push the 4 button. Fix your commander. Gets another one into the up-ass one. He's got over 1,500 now for that secondary condition of the mission. Now, to get the first condition, he needs to get two shots, or is it 3? He needs to get 3 shots into the. Needs to get 3 shots. 3 shots into the Leopard. I don't know if that's going to happen. I haven't seen the Leopard for some time. He's looking here towards the Malbrecker. Shoots the Malbrecker once. I think he tracked him. He's still got a dead commander. Shoots the Malbrecker again for the kill, and that brings the score up to 9-4. 2 kills to Sturm Jager from Flex Clan. Nearly 3,000 damage done. He's down to 379 hit points. He's fixed his commander finally, and they're all pinging that F1 box saying, look, there's a couple of tanks up there. Yep, there is, but neither of them, both of them could probably one shot Sturm Jager. Oh, there's the Artie. Isn't it a good feeling? Isn't it a good feeling? He can't quite... He can only shoot his gun, and that's not quite what he's going to be after. There's the leopard. He's thinking of this mission. Can he get a clip into the leopard? First shot goes in and tracks him as well. Second shot goes in. Can he get another one for the mission? No, he's going to wait for the reload. He's got 5 out of those 6 bullets into the enemy medium tanks. He's done the 1,500 hit points of damage for the secondary condition. Artillery on the enemy team looks like he's just been killed. That's the Batchat 1555555 at T9, but that AMX could certainly tear Sturm Jager a new one if he had the opportunity. He's got a full clip loaded now, ready to go. The Charioteer gets taken out by the Leopard down there in the south. And there's that Leopard again. Oh, can he get the shot for the mission? He's probably not he's probably not thinking about the mission. He's probably thinking about carrying this game. 3,500 damage, 1,700 assisted damage. He hasn't fired any premium rounds yet. He is down to 379 hit points though. And that could be a little bit of a worry. There's a T10. Oh, this could be an easy farm into the back of the Tier 10. What's it do? This gun? 240. So that'll be over 800 damage if he can make it work. There's one. Don't get too greedy. Pulls back. Did he get a second shot into the T10? He did. And he's going for the kill. Gets the kill. That's his 3rd kill of this game. Brings his damage up to nearly 4,000 hit points. There's an Udez up there. Angle, mate. Angle. Got to angle if you need to. Everyone going after the AMX AC-48 up there on the perch. Where's the Leopard? It needs to shoot the Leopard one more time to get this mission. I don't know if he gets this mission in this game. I could be barking up the wrong tree here. The Udez 03 was aiming in Sturm's direction not too long ago. He's loaded now. 3 bullets in the clip. He's only got 8 standard rounds remaining. I've already called it that he's not going to fire any premium ammunition. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of me. Goes over the ridge. Where's the Leopard? Can't see the Leopard, so he's going to have to shoot the Udez. Shoots him once. The whole clip won't be enough to kill the Udez. Does that mean the Leopard's going to shoot him? He ammo-racks the Udez. Brings his damage up to 5,000, but gets blown apart by the Leopard. Sniping back there, as Leopards can do occasionally. I don't know. I reckon he did a pretty good job. Do you? I reckon he did a pretty good job. 4,954 damage, 2,500 assists, and the Jake Panzer E100 player still talking in the chat as if it all, whatever he does matters. Let's see how the Jag did. Let's also see how Sturm Jager did from Flex Clan in the Progetto N35 Mod 46. That's the premium. That's the premium Tier 8 Italian medium tank. As you can see, that was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. It was also the Fighter Medal for getting those 5 kills. Bruiser, Demolition Expert for blowing the head off that tank towards the end of the game. Fire for Effect, he got 2 bonds for the Lava Slayhose Medal. Try saying that 10 times. As well as the Confederate. Topped the score with 1488 base experience, 4 kills, nearly 5,000 hit points of damage. The Jag did alright with 5.5 as well. 25 shots fired, 21 hit, 20 went through, 2,500 assisted damage. And you know what I say about assisted damage, it's fantastic because you don't have to pay for the bullets. Not bad credits either. 135, nearly 136,000 credits after tax with a premium account in that 10-minute game. Rightio, we join my old mate Shell Sponge now in the 3rd out of these 4 Ace Tanker replays in this extravaganza. Shell Sponge in the PZ54. Now he loves this tank. He loves it. He's sent me a heap of replays in this bad boy, and this one is going to be fantastic as well. It's a pretty good tank. It's a Tier 5 premium German medium tank. It's got preferential matchmaking, which means you won't see a Tier 7 in this tank unless you're platooning with the wrong people. The PZ54, Tier 5 premium preferential matchmaking German tank. Now, has he got marks on it? Looks like he's got 1. The good thing about the German marks of excellence, 1 looks like 3, which I reckon is pretty cool. Anyway, he's not going the full gold rounds to try to 3-mark this bad boy. He's using the AP rounds. It's a 75mm gun, 110 alpha damage, 110 penetration with standard. With premium, you'll get 158mm of penetration. Now, he's been spotted, but I reckon one of those blind shots might have went through the T28. He's also running chocolate too. The chocolate's going to help his aim time, his reload time, his vision, and of course his camouflage as well. Not going to help his penetration though. Not penetrating the ELC, but never mind. He's playing on Ruinberg. He's not on a mission, but he's over here on the eastern side of this map, using the bushes to try to help hide his tank, but also Also to try to, outvision some enemy tanks and farm the hell out of him. Look, he hasn't done much yet. He set that guy on fire. That's a good start. Sets the T-28 on fire, sends him back to the garage. Now it's time to have a look at the Matilda. Now it looks like the Matilda is inside one of those buildings, so he hasn't got much to aim through. But the fast reload of this tank, you can just keep firing away. It doesn't matter if you miss a few shots. Just keep shooting. It doesn't take forever to reload like a KV1 might or a Jager E100. Looking at the cruiser now, shoots the cruiser a couple of times, takes him down to a one shot. The score's 1-1. Shell Sponge has got the one kill, 665 damage, 130 damage blocked by armour. 2-1 the score now as a T-28 gets taken out by the KV1 in the city. There's the Matilda again. There goes the Matilda. 3-1 the score now. Shell Sponge looking towards the cruiser. Now that cruiser's not a real player. He is a bot, I think. Is he? Yeah, he is. Sorry, had a bit of a brain fade then. Looking at the map, it looks like they've pretty much got the eastern side. The tank destroyer is looking to relocate back towards the city because the city looks like it might be in a little bit of trouble. Shell Sponge though, he's not in much. Oh, he's lost a bit of health. He's down to 412 hit points of damage. He's found a T67, and look at that T67 drivers. This is why I love T67 drivers. I reckon they're fantastic. They love the bushes, don't they? That one's not there anymore though. He's done. Puts a blind shot into the AMX ELC BIS. That second one didn't quite land. Third one bounces off his gun by the looks of it. One more. There you go. No, we'll take one more to kill him. Let's see if he can escape. The score's 5-4. They were looking pretty good for a while. Shell Sponge got 4 out of the 5 kills. He's just spotted an M8A1 Tier 4 American tank destroyer. They're everywhere at low tiers on the Aussie server because they do make up a decent number of the bots. 5-4 the score. Only a couple of bots on each team in this one. One of the bots on the enemy team is dead. And Shell Sponge's team has still got both of their bots. There's an Excelsior showing Shell Sponge the side, and Shell Sponge is saying, "You're beauty. Thank you very much." That looks like a magic lantern there. You can fire straight through this magic lantern. Looks like the T6 medium tank is maybe trying to protect the Excelsior, which is pretty brave of him, but now he's dead as well. 8-4 the score. Shell Sponge on 4 kills. That's half the kills in this game. 1694 damage, a little bit blocked, a little bit of assisted damage, and now he's flying down towards the southern part where the campers might be. The VK making a beeline straight down to where the AMX ELC was last spotted, and Shell Sponge making a beeline to get behind these guys that are in the city. And that, to be fair, Shell Sponge's team, the KV1 and his friends, have done pretty well to still be hanging around in the middle of the city, but it looks like they're going to need a little bit of help. Shell Sponge says, "No problems, I'll give you some help." Kills the SU-85, bringing the score up to 9-6. Puts one into the side of the KV1. The KV1 doesn't seem to care, so Shell Sponge says, "All right, I'll shoot you a couple more times, if that's okay with you." The M8A1 last spotted down there at K6 hasn't been seen for a while, so Shell Sponge continues to go around these tanks, guessing that everyone will probably be in this region. No one's seen this M8 that was last seen down there. Shell Sponge coming around the corner. That's an interesting place for some of the tanks to be hiding. Finds the Stewart, no relation. Shoots him once. That's got a very nice paint job. Is it the Sukura paint job, I think it's called? And they're all coming after Shell Sponge now. Look out. He's on 50 hit points. He's not on 50 hit points anymore. Gets blown apart by the derp. Warship Girls. That's a nice looking tank. He had a mark of excellence on it as well. It ended up with 6 kills though, the old mate Shell Sponge. Shell Sponge is on Twitch and YouTube as well. His links will be down there. And he's a really nice bloke as well. I've met him a couple of times, but don't tell him that because he might get a big head. Let's have a look at the result. We can see that he's going to win that game. Not only was it a win, but it was an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. Bruiser medal for doing some internal module and crew member damage. The Arsonist, Duelist, fire for effect. He got 57 bonds for that, so that would have been one of those games where you when you get the kills and you get the XP or the daily missions, you get the bonds. You got to be happy with the bonds. I love them. I'm chasing them all day long. 57 bonds because he also got the high caliber and the top gun. So 2 of the bonds would have been for that. The rest would have been for daily missions. Top score with 1399 base experience. 6 kills for the top gun. 2,610 damage done. 200 damage blocked. 275 assisted damage, and not too bad. Not too bad at all, Shell. You're a legend. What else did he do? Credits. He even made credits. Look at that. 63,000 credits after tax in that 7-minute game. He died before the end, but who cares? He did his job. He topped the score easily topped the score, and looks like he had a good time as well. Unfortunate for some of the enemy team, but I don't know what they were doing. Who knows? You never know what the enemy team does. As we move on to our final replay in this extravaganza. This is my old mate Wasaabi. Wasaabi from King's Clan. King's a great bunch of friends to 1AR. Wasaabi is a legend. He's been around for a long time. He's a nice bloke. I've met him in real life. And he's done some wonderful things for the community. He's also got a YouTube channel. Check it out down below. The link will be down there, along with all the other stuff that I put. Now, this is an Ensk game. We saw an Ensk game last week. Which was Fast and Furious, and this one's going to be no different, except this isn't going to feature the Striv. This is the KV220-2, also known as, it's come out a couple of times with a few slightly different names. It was given to alpha testers, I believe, but it was also, I didn't get mine from that. I got mine from a mission years and years ago. It's a Tier 5 premium preferential matchmaking Russian heavy tank, similar to the KV1, quite similar to the KV1. It looks like it. Doesn't have the derp gun though. It comes with a 76mm gun, 110 alpha, 99 pen with standard, 121 pen with premium. Now he's on a mission too. He's on a mission to get a ram kill and win the game. Get a ram. Let's see if he can do that. This is for the the T28 HTC, the heavy tank concept. He's on Ensk. He's top tier. Well, it's an all tier 5 game, and with the KV220-2, similar to the PZ54, it's got preferential matchmaking. And preferential matchmaking means you'll always be top or one down from top tier. Simple as that. You won't see +2 matchmaking at all. Wasaabi from King's Clan in the KV220-2, the Tier 5 Russian preferential matchmaking premium heavy tank. Trip over my words sometimes. Finds the Churchill, starts shooting him. He is blocking. He's still on full health. Now that Churchill, I was about to say that Churchill might have a bit of trouble penetrating the KV220-2. Some people don't know where to shoot it. I'd be going for the machine gun or the cheeks. That's personally what I'd be doing. But of course, it depends what tank you're in. If you're of lower tier or got a lower caliber gun, you might not have too much chance. Blocks another shot from the Churchill. Now the Churchill's known as, fast firing, small alpha, and the KV220 is probably a little bit similar. He's shooting pretty quickly here. 115 damage into the T25. Shoots him again and again. Waiting for the T25 to poke. There's an easy kill, and that's one of the bots on the Aussie server, similar to what we've seen in some of the other battles. And Wasaabi having a great time here on Ensk. Comes around the corner, looking for more opportunities. 5-3's the score. They're winning by 2 tanks. And Wasaabi, you can see on the minimap, Wasaabi's won this side, no problems whatsoever. 601 damage done, 139 assist, a little bit blocked, looking for the OI experimental. This is the Tier 5 Japanese, big, titanic of a tank. It's huge, it's enormous. Of course, they say it's not the size, it's how you use it. He's dabbed the 2 keys, going for the premium rounds to try to get rid of the OI. Now you can see there's a T67 there. T67 is not a real player, and he certainly won't need premium ammunition to penetrate the T67. And the OI is not looking Wasaabi's way. It looks like the OI is looking towards the medium tanks. So he confidently pokes out, shoots him a couple of times. They're not all going to penetrate. This one will. But the OI experimental kindly given Wasaabi the back half of his tank, and Wasaabi's saying no problems. No problems. We'll keep farming. This is down to 351 hit points. It doesn't penetrate that shot. You gotta look for the green spot, folks, when you're doing this stuff like this. The OI is still not looking Wasaabi's direction. Wasaabi picks up the kill. That's his second kill of this game. That brings his damage up to 1,071 hit points. Auto aims now on the T67. I don't know where those last 2 shots went. Shoots him once, gives him a bit of a tap. Oh, it looks like he was trying to go for the ram kill. Remember that mission? Get a ram kill. That would have been a nice tank to get a ram kill on the T67. Not known for their armor. I think he got about 80 hit points of damage into the T67 by ramming him, and now Wasaabi flying towards the southeastern part of the map. They're winning by 5 tanks, 10-5 the score. Only 4 tanks remain on the enemy team. Chaffee, the 60 GFT Tier 5 tank destroyer, the A20 and the AMX. at least 3 of those would be pretty good candidates for a ram kill. Let's see if he can get it as he rolls through the enemy cap. The 60 GFT spotted over there on the red line. The Leopard, looks like the Leopard might be happy to sit on the cap. Nah, the Leopard's going to go straight towards the AMX ELC. Driving forwards, there's the 60 GFT. I don't know where they come up with the names for these Chinese TDs. I'm sure there's a reason. Blocks the 60G, starts shooting him. 110 hit points at a time. No problems. One more shot will be another kill. There it is. That's his 3rd kill of this game. And the score now 11-5. Wasaabi from King's Clan. In the KV220-2, the Tier 5 preferential matchmaking. Oh, here we go. There's the ram kill. Mission complete. Thank you, Bicky51, if you're watching. Thank you for the ram kill, he says. And no problems, you'll take that. That's his 4th kill. That's also his mission. And his mission with honours is to win the game. Well, I think he's going to win the game with a score on 12-6. You've got to be happy with that. Taps the Chaffee. The Chaff shoots him to put him out of his misery. That just leaves the A20, who hasn't been seen for a little while. I'm guessing he's still up there at D8. And Wasaabi says, oh, no problems. No problems. He's just driven straight in front of my gun. We've got 13 seconds to kill him before my friends cap it out. Shoots him again, leaves him on 38 hit points, doesn't use his repair kit. Looks like he's just waiting. The A20 is not a real player, he's a bot, but that's okay because Wasaabi's going to... you might get a top gun if you can charge straight into him. That's what I'd be thinking about. Bang! There goes the top gun. And that, my friends, is an extravaganza. Not a bad one to finish the extravaganza on. Not a bad one at all. Let's have a look at Wasaabi's result. Don't forget, Wasaabi's on YouTube as well. His link will be down there. That was an ace. Bruiser medal, duelist, fire for effect, shellproof, 28 bonds, steel wall, high caliber, top gun. What a legend. 2,921 hit points of damage, 6 kills, 1699 base experience. For reference, and I say this a bit, 1,200 is about where the aces normally come from. Sometimes lower, sometimes higher, but in my experience, 1,200-ish. So 1,700 or close to isn't a bad score at all. He fired 40 shots, 34 hit, 25 went through, blocked over 1,000, got some spotting, and he even made 53,000 credits. That's without boosters or anything. After tax with a premium account in that game that went for less than 6 minutes. Lads, thank you so much for the replays. Don't forget to check out Wasaabi on YouTube. Link down below. Shell Sponge, YouTube and Twitch. Those links down below. And Sturm Jager. And massive thanks to Tony500 and everyone else for the replays today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.